Check, check, 1, 2. Yep, everything looks good. Let's get back to the anomaly grind. Starting to think I might actually get there within 200 hours. If I'm dedicated enough. I don't know about that. Anyways, let's get to it. Do I have this guy as a quest? Maybe the quests can give me it?
特産品ですね。楽しめそうね。始めましょう。よし。いいもの出てこい。のんびり散策も良いですね。もらうわ。お願いね。参りましょう。 ています。仕掛けてくるわ。ご覚悟。里に手出しはさせません。助かったわ。一体どこに行かさないわよ。行くわよ。お願いします。お願いね。ご機嫌斜めですね。助かりました。さすが私のお供。攻撃に備えて。追いかけるわよ。ゴー。参りますよ。お怒りのご様子。私の意のままよ。可能です。攻め込みましょう。お願いいたします。頼りになりますね。決まったわね。お覚悟。でしたね。
見事な狩猟でした。
使うわね。
リノとも頑張ったわね。今日は3人でごちそうにしましょうか。
はい、すでに各所に手配済みです。もう届いている頃かと。では帰還いたしましょう。行くわよ。
お願いね。
いざ。
ご苦労様でした。無事達成ですね。
お、いらっしゃい。いや、来たね。来たね、百竜強化。やるとしますか。じゃあね。
さあさあ、特売日だよ。おめでとう。それじゃあ始めよう。毎度あり。
よっ。特別なクエストご確認くださいませ。会議クエストに挑まれますか？安寧の日が訪れますように。楽しくなりそうね。少しばかり緊張しますね。
楽しくなりそうですね。
もらうわ。順調ね。まさに破竹の勢い。はい。どれどれ。
あら、
まあ、
いいものを見つけましたね。
よし、いい調子だわ。何事も日々の
勢い盛んですね。
もっと経験を積み、私も強くならなくては。
行くわよ。お願いね。
お願いします。
お願いね。
いざ起源万丈です。
力の限り。会いたかったわ。
標的発見。おかげさまで
助かったわ。一歩前進ね。
順調ですね。
軸の勢い。里に手出しはさせません。
ご注意ください。直せそうですので
攻め込みましょう。いざ入れ合え。燃えてきた。
両具生物使います。
行くわよ。全力で参ります。
里に手出しはさせません。お怒りのご様子を
優しいのね。
感謝します。
きついのが行くわよ。いい調子だわ。狙われてるわよ。
狙っています。早めの対応が
注意して。
肝心です。仕掛けてきます。
お仕置きよ。
直せそうです。
依頼達成ね。
お見事。
依頼達成です。里の誇りにかけて。狙われています。
標的にされていますよ。
お薬が
薬はありますか。
追いましょう。
一体どこへ。
行くわよ。
お願いします。
ってらっしゃい。
ごきげんよう。特別なクエストが来ています。この異変を終わらせないと。ご武運をお祈りしています。
楽しくなりそうね。
少しばかり緊張しますね。さあ、今日の役目はマヤラの英雄を支えることに。日のエレン様をお支えします。はい。え、
もらうわ。依頼達成ね。
お見事ですね。参りましょう。お願いします。
行くわよ。
いざ。
お願いね。
参りますよ。参りましょう。
Note to self, the majority of this dude's bombs will track you. I don't like that.
ホムラよ力を 里に手出しはさせません。私のお供。あれですね。モンスターにご注意。お薬が早めの対応が肝心です。退出しましたか。
助か注意して。
仕掛けてきます。気をつけて。いえ、万丈。やっ。ご注意ください。直せそうですか。いいちゃんに出会い。今のうちですね。全力で参ります。
行くわよ。
頼りになりますね。
これ締めてあげる。
標的に攻撃が来ます。
何か仕掛けてくるわ。
ホムラよ力を。もう大丈夫です。
行くわよ。
感謝します。モンスターにご注意。早めの
注意して
仕掛けてください。
これできた。
両具セーブ使います。飛燕万丈。
一歩前進ね。
順調です。手出しはさせません。
血が踊るわ。まだまだこれからじゃない。大切に使うわね。
お願いします。
ございますね。タップは一点。
直せそうですか？お願いします。少々お待ちくださいね。
何か仕掛けてくるわ。仕掛けてきます。
直せそうです。
一歩前進ね。
何事も日々の積み重ねですね。
違う女。
連れてきちゃいました。
注意して。
気がつかせてきます。
ひれ伏しなさい。
手加減なしです。
いざ逃げ合い。助かったわ。お仕置きよ。
標的にされています。
お疲れ様。
お見事でした。
華麗に決めるわ。
いえ番長。
攻撃に備えて。
お気をつけてよ。
頼りになるわね。行くわよ。
里に手出しはさせません。
血が踊るわ。
狙われています。モンスターが狙っています。
気を思わないでね。
しません。
追いかけるわよ。
しません。
どれどれ。いいものありそうね。
これは一品ですね。立派な特産品。
行くわよ。
参りますよ。
よし。 れでおしまい。
総流いけますよ。
お願いします。言うこと聞きなさい。それでは遠慮なく
お任せしますね。
機嫌斜めです。
いかにすん
期限万丈。我ながら完璧。圧巻の
思いのままでしたね。里の誇りにかけて。
オムラよ、力を。
さあ出番です。
いざいで。やりました。
終わりです。さすが
どれよ
はカムラの里の英雄。見事な狩猟でした。ミノトも頑張ったわね。今日は3人でごちそうにしましょうか。
はい、すでに各所に手配済みです。もう届いているところいざでは
参りましょう。
帰還いたしましょう。もらうわ。よし。私、お役に立てたでしょうか。
Once again, multiple large gems from a monster I don't fucking need. At the very least, this mission pays the fuck out in points. Goddamn. I'll also say though that again, experience in this for this type of quest is just real fucking stingy.
特別なクエストが届きましたよ。
Like even for like 2,000 points, 2,200. Maybe 2.5 levels at most. But no, it's not gonna be that much. Cause fuck me. But that's okay, Aigi. Please have an
ハイク
investigation.
エストはこちらになります。
And I still don't have the single investigation that I'm after. That doesn't look fun. Sure, let's do that.
あなた様であれば大丈夫です。
ますか。よーし、燃えてきた。はい転生。いつでも待ってるよ。
New augment type's gonna be fun.
楽しくなりそうね。
Why, hello there! Thank you for the raid of 4 people. My alert box is still not working, it seems. That's irritating.
はい、私全身全霊で日の絵姉様をお支えします。
I don't got no pudding. I'm sorry, pudding, but all the pudding's gone. And it was chocolate pudding. It was really good, too.
ええ、もらうわ。
What am I looking for? I know, I am a little bit
順調ね。
pudding happy when it comes to chocolate
行
pudding.
くわよ。順調ですね。
It's one of those things. Plain pudding, not as good as chocolate pudding. But chocolate yogurt, not as good as plain yogurt.
お願いします。参りましょう。
Stink mink, maybe? Puppet spider, maybe? One of the two, maybe? Hi, bud.
楽しめそうね。
I don't remember where everything is. I don't like this map. Hey! Hi, buddy! Let's go have fun. Come on, go, go, go. Oh, damage. Ooh, I like you. Come on. Monkey fight time. Hi, Garen Golem. You're a bitch.
つけたわよ。見つけました。目標捕捉。 総流いけますよ。さあ、総流を。私の意のままよ。
What is your good ability? Oh, nope, I don't like
意の
that.
ままにどうぞ。
You have the longest fucking animations I've seen.
手加減なしです。
Come, 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 come.
荒れていますね。ですね。
Come on. There we go.
里の誇りにかけて。これでおしまい。巧みな総流でしたね。お見事でした。 助かったわ。サックは一点。
I don't have the right anomaly investigation that I need, so it's not going the greatest. In reality, I'm only doing this because my friend wants to do endgame anomalies. I don't. When I learned how bad the system was, I didn't want to do it. However, me kill big monkey, so I'll take what I can get. There's been some fun moments. I can say when I finally got missions outside of just farming like Tetradon and the basics, it got a lot better because instead of dying to Baroth, I can actually fight things that are a challenge and have way too much health. As much as I know it's going to be a pain, I want to see a anomaly Malzeno. He's genuinely my favorite fight. But it's also helpful because I do enjoy the followers a lot. You say he wouldn't hurt a fly, but when you get vibe checked by a Baroth as a bow up close for more than half your health, you get a little spooked. Like, I'm genuinely shocked how much I've died to Baroth doing anomalies. He has been my absolute bane. But I mean, like now it's getting more entertaining because like I actually enjoy the fights like Garen Golem. Like some of the DLC fights are really fun coming from World because a lot of these new monsters like Mitsitsune I fucking love. If I had one for like a 250 Mitsitsune, I'd do it all the time. Genuinely my favorite monster to fight. But yeah, I checked into the system and I learned crit I4 is endgame essentially, and I was really disappointed. But when I learned just how high it was in anomalies, I was like, I don't want to do this. This is too much work. Well, my friend said he's gonna keep playing because he wants to do fucking Primordial Shigura Magala or Risen, whichever one it is, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll do it just for him because I enjoy playing games with him, and the only reason I started playing this Monster Hunter again is because of him, because otherwise I didn't care too much. Because at the moment my fixation for games is I kind of want 100% games, and we still haven't done Baldur's Gate fully. We need to do one more playthrough. But after our honor mode, we were like, hey, let's do World. We went to World, realized how much of a chore 100%ing that game would be. So we stopped playing World again. And then him and another friend started playing this game. So I started playing this game. Bow is a lot more fun in this game than it was in World. So I found something fun, at the very least. And being as dedicated to playing shit as I am, I'm already ahead of one of those two people, and I might even get ahead of the other one. Because I have a crippling addiction to playing games. And a crippling addiction to being really quick at progressing through them too. I think I only have one revive. I don't like that. I don't have any tools. Oh, I do. He's leaving, it doesn't matter. But this game is this grind has also just helped me improve with bow because I really do enjoy bow. I like the mobility of it, while also not just being dual blades. Because I said for this game I'd play something different because I didn't want to just play dual blades in another fucking game, especially on controller where or not control, on mouse and keyboard where I kinda don't use every single feature to its fullest. You know what? You're mad? That's cool. Ow. Ow. Fuck! I really wanted to get that wall bash. That's my bad. Yeah, the one major thing I hate though is like trying to find, like, I have yet to find an anomalies lobby. Like, I want to do anomalies with actual people, because doing this solo is so draining, even with the waifus at my side. But it's like, I've checked, like, every day before I, like, actually start streaming this painful grind, I look for a lobby, and there's never a lobby up. And I don't want to do these solo while waiting for people, because then it's just going to be even more painful with their hyperinflated health. Anything fun? Not really. Sure. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Don't care. There we go. But like, I also understand why people don't do anomalies or host lobbies for it. Anomalies just suck. Like I've told my ooh, I like that. Like I've told my friend, I would rather be grinding guiding lands and killing at least 10 and hunting at least 10 monsters before leaving. Every single time. Because at least guiding lands, it's it's just random spawns, it's always active, and I'm not going to the hub every like 20 to 30 minutes. Because I think that's the biggest flaw of this entire system. Just I think the biggest flaw is just there's no real challenge until you get to like Malzeno, which is actually a difficult monster. But then you also take into account they just have hyperinflated damage and health, and you're like, oh, this is a game about hunting monsters. And when the monster one-shots my pretty little bow, I get sad. I get even more sad when it one-shots it because it just has big stats. I'm just bringing fire. But yeah, so far this has been probably the most enjoyable because instead of sitting here in silence, I actually have someone to talk to. I think that's another thing. Just doing this solo for over an hour gets really exhausting without people to talk to. I also fucking despise the Curio upgrade system. Like, when we first did Talismans, I was okay with it because I'm like, hey, you know, this is a cute little bit of randomness. Because, like, my current Talisman is fucking disgusting. I love it. But, like, the first good one I had maxed Blight Resistance, and I wore that for so long, even into Master Rank when it was, like, a Rarity 4. Because 3 Blight Resistance with, like, 2 Jewel Slots is really nice, really quality of life. Like, ignoring Blights is just delicious. But then you get to, like, the Curio armor system. I really like the Curio armor system. As much as I hate it, I think it's a great addition. To me, it is equal to decorations in World, where you just farm a mission, get decorations randomly. Like, I was fine with that, because at least there, I don't have to, like, go to lower ranks to get parts to farm for decorations I need. But in this game, the randomness of, oh, I need one skill. I need some resistance. Like this set I have, the dragon resistance is dog shit. And I have rolled a fair few parts to improve the dragon resistance, and it's still pretty bad. It's like I can dump ice resistance if that ever happens, but I've been getting fire resistance dumps, and I don't really want to do that. But it's like, until I see a feature where it lets me like choose what guaranteed stat I'm gonna get, or guaranteed effect I'm gonna get, be it like level 1 of the skill bare minimum, or at least that skill in one upgrade, like until I see that, I'm not gonna be happy. I think Curio System is complete dog shit, and while I understand this is by the mobile team, so it's a lot more exaggerated than like World, which is the main monster team. I hope they shouldn't bring wire bugs, as much as I love it. The mobility after coming from World is fucking beautiful. But oh no, they're fighting. What I really hope is if they do any system like the Curio system, that they also streamline it into being more of, okay, low rank stuff is low rank, high rank stuff is high rank, master rank is master rank, and you can, at master and higher, actually start selecting like 1 to 3 different effects that you want. So it's like you could pick 1 skill you want, 2 stats you want, two skills, 1 stat, like something like that, or 3 stats if you care more about stats. Like when they add something like that, I'm gonna be really happy. Because I think that would just push this to being an even better system. Because again, I'm fine with gacha systems. I play Fate Grand Order. I play Honkai Star Rail. I am well versed to RNG being cancerous. But I did not drink damage. But when one of your core endgame systems is RNG farming on top of RNG upgrading, what's the point of doing the endgame? Like, it's really irritating to do this. At the very least, I give them credit with the fact you can buy parts you need from Bisheten. Or not Bisheten, Bahari. That's new. At least you can buy the missing... Like, I don't have any shells, so I have to buy them. But at the moment, I'm saving for Volcana Crystal, because I need a good ice bow. I also think some prices, like Volcana Crystal for 600, is hyper-inflated, because I have yet to see good returns throughout missions. Like, I genuinely think you should be getting every... At the very least, when I'm in the hundreds, I should be getting 20 tokens per mission, period. If I'm, like, actively going out of my way to get points from around the map and shit. Because getting maybe 8 tokens a mission, if I get a blue crow to spawn, like, that has been genuinely the best experience I've had. Just finding a blue crow, getting 8 coins. Like, there's nothing better than getting more than 1 coin a mission. And the amount of times I've gotten 1 coin has been pretty fucking disappointing. But again, this game is good for all the bad. Because clearly I have almost 200 hours already. And most of it has probably been within the last 2 weeks. Like, this is just a fun monster game compared to World. Because I stopped playing World officially after I got a Fatalis kill, because my friend and I tried forever to kill him duo. We could not. We got to main theme multiple times, and I think the final time we tried together before I just went into a random lobby and killed him, we got to, I had an overlay mod, so I saw we got to 1%, and that was like one of the most disappointing things. And again, I think World has a better endgame than this game, but overall this game's just fun. Yes. The biggest fan of a game will bitch and moan about the flaws of it. I play League of Legends, and I complain about that game all the fucking time, because it's an awful game that I want to get better. But this series, my first experience was World, as most Western audience members. And the greatest complaint I had about World was Clutch Claw. I think weakening was the worst part of the entire game. Because Fatalis, for all his flaws, he teaches you to fucking get good. Within reason. Whereas weakening just taught you, hey, Clutch Claw on its face, and if you don't, it's gonna be basically impossible to win your fights. And then you go to this game where, okay, the major flaw of base game pre-anomaly, or base and DLC pre-anomaly, the flaw of it is talismans being RNG, I guess, but that's really it. And then you get to anomalies, and that's the flaw. Like, there is no greater flaw in this game than anomalies. I think if I could change one thing for each game, I'd remove... I'm getting bored. I would remove the weakening mechanic and just reduce health by like 20%. I'm an idiot. I should have fucking whatever they're called. Wire bug, that's what it's called. Should wire bug there. But he used his fat dumpy on me. In fact, I'd rather the two party members be doing that, but they're off in La La Land while I'm getting Vord and Satapon. But for World, I would remove Clutch Claw Weakening. I think it's the worst aspect of the entire game, even as a Dual Blades player. With Shaver, I think it's awful. I'd rather just Clutch Claw ram him into the fucking wall over and over, because that's funny. And for this game, I would remove... I'd remove Anomaly System entirely. Wholeheartedly. The upgrade system, the fucking endgame grinding system, and I would replace it with Guiding Lance. I think Guiding Lance is the... While... And here's the thing. While Guiding Lance fits the game it's in, and can't realistically be fit into every game, I think you could do a system similar enough to like link some of the biomes, like you link this to Flooded Forest, for example. Like just linking two zones together that makes sense. Like the cold biome. Cold biome can't be linked to Castle. But like linking the biomes in a way that makes enough sense would be really nice. Because I'd rather go between two areas and just see a ton of the monsters in an expedition and be encouraged to do expeditions rather than just spamming missions. I think that was the best part of World. Just expeditions felt far better to do than missions most of the time. Whereas in this game, it feels a lot better to actively do missions. And that's not bad necessarily, but when half of the time I play, I'm just in a fucking loading screen, it's kind of boring. I don't need Sting. But again, like, going to Rise, I love a lot of the monsters. Like, again, Malzeno is my favorite monster in this entire fucking game. His music is great. His design is great. Considering I am a Raven in name, it's pretty evident the edginess of his design would rub off on me. I need to heal first, and then I need to actually use Puppet. While I have Puppet. Hi, bud. We're going on a trip. You've annoyed me. But yeah, for like DLC, Malzeno, absolutely love the design. I think it's a beautiful monster. Great fight. Difficult enough. But base game wise, probably this guy for Turtle Gator. I love for Turtle Gator. Yeet! Like, genuinely love the design because it's just, you fucking me. Nope, I wasted that. But it's like, this monster is simple enough for anyone to get the grasp of it, but it's also just one of the greatest models coming from someone who loves Great Jagras. Best endgame monster should have been the final boss of this game. Malzeno from the top rope during Ibushi, nah. Or Narwa, nah. Bring in fucking Great Jagras. I will say though, I'm sad Devilisho didn't come back. Because there's a lot of monsters I'd love to see him just use as a chew toy. But I also like Bo a lot. In World, again, I was just a Dual Blades player, but like Kushala Daora. Anjanath kinda does But there was nothing more satisfying than seeing a roided up pickle charging at you with a great Jagras. Because he did it a lot more. A lot of the monsters in World were just chew toys. Like, my friend and I, we have just come to the consensus of anything that can be picked up by an Anjanath or a Devilijo, it's just chew toy. It doesn't get any other nickname. And it was like one of the funny, as one of like the greatest memories of playing World. Just first time you see Pickle pick up any monster, oh my god, it's a chew toy. But in World, I played Bo a little bit just for Kushala Daora because his fucking wind wall shit was so irritating to deal with. There was nothing. Oh, I'm an idiot. There was nothing more irritating than. I didn't have honey on me. Forgot honey. There was nothing more annoying as dual blades than fighting Kushala Daora in World with. Gave me a nice little hug, but I didn't have honey to give them as a reward for giving me a hug. But Kushala Daora in World, far worse for melee than in this game. In this game, it's shockingly the opposite. I feel like ranged is worse. Because in World, if you were melee, he just fucking blew you away with his fucking wind shit. And I hated it. But in this game, he just bounces my arrows away, which is annoying. But manageable. But also in this game, I have less to worry. I have more to worry about as dual blades, which is one reason I stopped playing it. Other than, of course, just wanting to try something different, because I almost went Sword and Shield. Because as much as Big Weapon funny, I just don't enjoy Big Weapon. In next game, he'll make me cry if he comes back. I like him, but not that much. Of all the elders, I'd rather have another game of Valzat. And I hated... I'm an idiot. I hated Effluvia Resistance. Actually, no. Namil. I love Namil. I am so sad Namil was... I only fought him in World, and it wasn't even that much. Namil had a great design and great fight. I'm gonna go get more shit before I try this again. Don't fight me. Just going to get honey for when you hug me. But yeah, Namil was... Oh, no. Namil was my favorite elder from World. Least favorite was Alatreon. No question. I think Alatreon was one of the most irritating to try and learn, and then I gave up after doing the easier version of him to unlock Fatalis. In this game, ignoring Malzeno, because I will ride the Malzeno train all day. What? What? Other than Malzeno, what one do I like? Ibushi Nar was okay. What Gormagala. I love Gormagala. I had to farm Shigura Magala to get the fucking set. So I learned one of my other most hated monsters, but Gormagala I think is a great design. Even if the game doesn't say he's an Elder Dragon, he grows up into Shigura Magala. He's an Elder Dragon by all accounts. My way of judging how good a fight is just how complex is it? Is it a fight that's difficult based on just high number? Or is it a fight difficult based on mechanics? Like, my friend and I did Lagambi anomalies, and we have stopped. We have agreed that if we get a mission for Lagambi, we will not do it. And we will do the other person. Lagambi, I think, is one of the worst design fights in the game, even if it's an early monster. It just moves around way too fucking much. Holy shit. But, the appearance, like, how do you first meet the monster? Because if it just comes out of nowhere, then it's kind of boring. But like, if it has Rajang level of, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this Kieran, chomp his horn in front of you, and then walk away. That's good. I like a fight that brings in a monster in such a fashion that makes me genuinely interested in it or terrified of it. Like Geismagorm, that's an intro to a monster. Well, yeah, you see this giant guy crawling up from this giant crater? We'll let us shoot 3 Dragonators at it. It's not dead yet, but we did it. Malzeno is also another fight I really love. Like, and I think that's one of the things. Because these are my first 2 games, it's really easy for me to just see monsters that I really enjoyed fighting. But as the Western audience member I am, I judge what I can. Which is why I think, what's her name? Volcana, that's her name. Well, that's why I think Volcana is a terrible fight. She can be fun, but the fight in this game got neutered. Fucking, I remember in World when she would do AoE rings of ice, and you would be fucking scared. Now it's just, oh look, 3 rings. Oh, there's a 4th ring occasionally. Okay, now we're getting fancy. But most fights in this game I genuinely like. I don't like Bishaten. I think Bishaten is an awfully, not awfully designed, just really irritating monster. Anything small like Izuchi I don't like, because hitting target hard. Bishaten isn't a bad monster in design. He is just very irritating. Especially when you farm Blood Orange and then you learn, oh, his things are heat-seeking. They track you down. Oh, he's the IRS in this game. He knows you didn't pay your taxes, and he's coming for them. Heat-seeking bombs are kind of annoying. I am a little low. I need to stop being an idiot. Yeah, another thing I like about Bow, though, is dash firing into a burst. And then doing uppies, because uppies is fun. Another thing I don't like in this game is the scroll mechanic. While I understand it's useful, because like for me, I could have Butcher's Bind and uppies at the same time, which my friends jokingly bitch at me about, because haha, you want to cut tail, get Butcher's Bind. But I think the scroll mechanic is awful. At least mouse and keyboard, because there's already so many buttons you have to press. Which is why I like don't use the control menu outside of scrolling for arrows and shit, because I'm lazy. Are you dead yet, sir? Fuck. You're not leaving. Fuck off. Bitch. This is also another fun fight. Like that's one of the things. I think they design like simple monsters really well. Because a lot of the basic like starting monsters are real simple, but difficult enough later on to actually be fun. That's another thing. If I'm gonna play a game where I have to farm the same monster over and over, especially early game weak monsters, I want them to have some degree of difficulty later. Because I am the type of person where I think I have it listed in my information that I typically play whatever interests me, and at the moment this is one of those games. So it's like, if I'm gonna binge play a game, I want there to be either replayability or incentive to just continuously play, and this game has a lot of replayability, because fuck, I'm an idiot. I thought it had more health. But like a lot of the monsters in this game just are genuinely fun to fight until you die like an idiot. But yeah, this point system is awful. I still wish I could get like 2 levels off of 2,000 points at least. Another mistake of this game, this character, she is so fucking annoying. Now, be it that I'm using Japanese voices or otherwise, but she's annoying. Do we have another bear? Gnarly Kuga. I only have him paired with people, it seems. Ah, I'm simple. Yeah, like a lot of these missions, like the... Oh yeah, another issue with this game. That's not really an issue, it's just a annoyance. Apex monsters. Why didn't they just bring back, like, Bloodbath? Diablos. Because when you first play this game and you know nothing about the Apexes, you're like, oh, they're cool, they're difficult. Then you learn what they're based on. I want Bloodbath Diablos, the man too angry to die. He look fun to fight. It gonna hurt, but he look fun. Is it this? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's page 1. Do I have 10s? I have quite a few 10s, Jesus. I like Diablos in this game because I'm more mobile. In World, he was, along with my other friend, our absolute bane. He was so difficult, and then we learned Sonic Bombs and got a little easier, but he was so fucking difficult. Like, then you go to Black Diablos, and she's just an absolute terror. I will admit that they were fun, but God, did they hurt. So far, of all the games I've played, or of the 2 games I've played, acting like it's a lot, of Rise and World, what's my number 1 monster? Probably Mitsitsune, just because I think the design is beautiful and the fight's always fun. Mitsitsune, genuinely Mitsitsune, yeah, I think Mitsitsune is my favorite. Genuinely just a fun fight all around. Being able to actually pop the bubbles. Her effect isn't painful enough for me to want to, like, deal with it immediately, but she's also not... Almost there. She's also not, like, too easy because she has so much mobility. Not die this time. But another thing I like about this game, I like the flower system. Making, while they don't do much, unless you, for some reason, get a mod installed that makes them count as actual players and deal actual player levels of damage, I think the follower system is really nice and just helpful enough because even if they don't deal that much damage, if they wyvern ride on a monster, they're dealing damage. If they CC a monster, they've basically dealt damage. And I really like the level of AI that they're using as well. I think the ability to have your AI not only like set traps, use items. Yes, they can also take aggro occasionally, but in my cases, they typically are just there and the monster's like, interesting, I'm gonna kill you. Like, specifically Shigura Magala tended to just hound me, and it was so irritating. But then I stopped farming him and realized, yeah, they actually occasionally take aggro. But the AI for followers is pretty smart. Like, again, being able to use items, use endemic life, use traps, use wyvern riding, it's great. The only thing I wish that they knew better, though, was, like, I don't know, being able to deal actual damage. I'm gonna save you, because you were actually kind of not as big a nuisance. I don't think I'm a great player. I just think my thing is either I get too comfortable or I get too set in a rhythm. It could also be distracted, but generally speaking, in this game, that's not a fucking issue. Come on. But like, I'm able to quickly pick up and learn basically any game. League of Legends is my favorite go-to example because I can play virtually every single champion other than Yasuo pretty functionally well within the first 2 games. And in this game it's no different, but of course I have experience from Worlds. Just like, I know what I'm doing, and quickly learning Wirebug is not hard, because Wirebug is a fair and balanced system. I think my major issue is I just underestimate their damage, and then I'm like, oh look, I'm dead. Bro, I love Fio so much. I need to start running her instead of one of these two. Genuinely, like, one of the best characters. She is an absolute doll. She is the sweetest thing, and why the fuck am I taking damage? She just healed me. How the fuck did that miss? I drink defense? No, I did not. Hi, try again. Hi, try again. You're bad. That's one of the slight annoyances I have. Sometimes they just do not know when to heal. Even when it's like obvious you need healing, they're just like, do I heal? I don't heal. You're fine. But one thing also, like, is when you pick them up, they occasionally give you like a dust of life, and I'm just like, okay. Free dust of life is pretty good. Ooh. Hi, I have the high ground. Ow. Ow. Slow your roll. This is also a game, like, compared to World, I feel this is a much more enjoyable game to get better at. With World, it's like, okay, are you able to do Fatalis without dying as much or getting hit as much? That's really the main skill check. This game, like, you can improve quite a bit. I feel like ceiling's also higher. Wirebugs are a great way to just encourage improvement. I'm gonna be sad when when Wilds comes out and I don't have a Wirebug. And if I go back to Worlds, I'm gonna be sad I don't have a Wirebug. Granted, when I go back to World, I get a Clutch Claw, and I fucking love Clutch Claw. I love saying, "Hi there, hit the fucking wall." That shit was some of the funniest stuff I've done in a game in years. Just going onto a monster and saying, "Eat the fucking wall." Woo! So fun. It's still one of the things I hate about Iceborne. When you get to endgame base game, you feel like you're, you know, genuinely at a fairly reasonable point, but then you get to starting Iceborne and the Clutch Claw and you're just like, why is everything so tough? Oh, I need to weaken it. Okay. Another benefit this game has on World, just 3-player scaling. That's one of my favorite things. Just instead of going 1, 2, 4, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I feel like while this game is good solo, I think it's far better with friends. Can you fucking land a hit, you useless sack of shit? I hate that so many monsters in this game have like the slowest animations ever. Just give me Rajang. I want a Rajang every time I Wyvern ride. Woo! That was fucking frame perfect, baby. Damn it. Oh, I don't have any evade window? Wow. That is one of the turf wars I have not seen. But I do love Goss. He's just a caveman. He's just some guy from years past wandering around. I think my favorite turf war that I have seen it. Primordial Malzeno and Velkhana. That shit fucking spiced up. Yeah, he anime caveman. That is very accurate term. But yeah, Velkhana Primordial Malzeno is some of the greatest shit. It's just an anime battle. The best part about that turf war, though, is the fact that it's unique to Primordial because Standard Malzeno has a different turf war. And I think that's awesome. I love when variants have different turf wars. The only issue is sometimes turf wars are kind of iffy to get in this game, because if you bring them together with a Stink Mink, if an attack's already going off when the other gets near, and they get hit, I mean, you get a Wyvern ride, I guess. Kinda want a turf war. But again, I can't complain because Wyvern riding is still, like, way too fucking effective in this game. Like when you are able to solo Scorned Malzeno just by Wyvern riding, it really demonstrates how fucking absurdly strong the mechanic is. And I'm fine with it. It's a mechanic that you can't easily abuse outside of like using a puppet, riding it, doing that, getting it into a turf war after, riding it again. It's like, it's very difficult to spam, and I think that makes it just even better. Because when you do get to Wyvern Ride, it's fun. Especially if you get Rashang, because then you just go blank. Ah, that's bullshit. Pop my intrepid hurt. There we go. Much easier when I'm not throwing. Yeah, I think one of the things that also irritates me about anomalies is it's just World's investigation system with levels. You go into a mission, you pick up something, you sniff a monster's feet, you get points. Points unlock you new missions. And new missions can be harder. Harder missions give you better rewards. Damn. In this game, you get points by picking stuff up. You don't get to sniff monster feet in this game. That is the biggest flaw of the game, though. But pick stuff up, get points, and unlock new missions. New missions are harder. Harder missions give you better stuff. Interesting. It's almost like I could just go to World, do that, farm Arc-Tempered Elders, and have the same fucking results. But marginally more enjoyable. Like, at least there, when I get to choose what I want to do, and it doesn't really matter past what monster I want to farm, or if I want to get decorations. Where in this game it matters because now you're getting new parts to upgrade your weapon, upgrade your armor. I'm fucking dying a painful death. That was awful. Oh, it did blind him. Oh, thank you. I was gonna heal. But I really can't wait till Wilds though, because then I'll have a better like idea on what I genuinely like and don't like between all the games. Because it's easy to compare 2 games. It gets a lot more complicated when you're comparing 3. Because then there's so much more variance. Because if, for example, decorations return, and the decoration system is like Worlds, that's going to be great. But if it's like this game, it's going to be really annoying. Unless the game's premise, which I hope it actually is more suited towards, is like the Guiding Lands, where you just go on one big expedition and hunt. I think the biggest issue along with that... Oh, she came back with monster. I think along with the needing of random anomaly part, when you don't have the proper mission, because like I don't think I have a Shells mission, or at least I've never gotten one that's either a fun to farm monster or a mission that I actively need to do for the investigation reward, is getting an investigation request for a monster you don't have. the investigation request should only check what you have available and go from there, because getting a Pyrarachna is great if I have a Pyrarachna, and I didn't, so I had to do other stuff. Which isn't bad, but then you're encouraging me to just do whatever is the fastest, so that I can reset it and get more points. Because again, the coin drop through missions is awful unless you get a blue crow. Because then you're getting an additional, potentially 4, with your 1 to maybe 4 if you're lucky drops. Now granted, maybe the star difficulty does matter for how many coins you get, more than like the actual level, which would be very dumb. But at least if I'm able to do a mission quick and I get a lot of points, you give me maybe like every 250 points you get an extra 1 coin. So if I get 2,000 points, that's 8 coins. Because then it's a more realistic amount of coins you can get per mission if you're actively doing, like, you know, really difficult missions, like 1 revive, 30 minutes. Because, again, I will do 1 revive 30 minutes if it's a relatively easy monster, or if I'm confident that I can kill the monster. Because I have multiple, like, high star missions, or I have multiple missions that have apexes with downsides, but it's like, I'm not gonna do an apex with 2 other fucking monsters if the rewards are not good. And I can't guarantee they're good, because so far, every mission I've done that's 1 or 2 monsters with, like, 1 down, 2 downs, 30, 35 minute timer, have not rewarded me a fair amount of coins. And again, I think the major issue is things are just too expensive. Like, I am saving for a Velcana crystal, primarily, and then I can actually start convincing myself to buy other parts. Because I farmed 11 Velcana, did not get a single drop, and she gets really annoying to fight repeatedly. So I gave up, and I'm just like, fuck it. Hey, perfect shot. Because I'm very much the type of person where it's like, I will actively play and farm all day, every day. I have no problem with repeatedly doing missions over and over. I have a problem with doing missions over and over that don't reward me for my time invested. And again, that's anomalies to me. My time invested is not reasonably met. Like 20 to 30 minutes of my time for a mission should either guarantee me a part I need, guarantee me resources that I need, or benefit me in a way that I actively am searching for. I'm not gonna anymore. Like, if I'm doing 20 to 30 minutes of anomalies, I feel I should get, depending on, like, if I'm doing a level 1 and it takes me 30 fucking minutes, that's a problem. But if I'm doing a level 110, 2 monsters, 1 down, I should be getting, like, this is awful. Oh boy, 4 coins. I mean, yeah, I get more Amber Essence, but 4 coins. Like, again, nearly 2,000 points. Did it in less than 20 minutes. I should be getting at least 10 coins, I feel. I feel like I did, fuck you, quest level my ass. Like, anomaly level 2, I feel like every 1,000 points should guarantee you a level. Because then, if you're able to get, like, 3,000 or more points, you're actively getting, like, a shit ton of good stuff. Trash. Maybe. Ho! What does wall runner do? Eh. That's okay. Mid. Isn't Kushala... Eh. It's not terrible. It's not great. But, like, for example, on the matter of, like, RNG bullshit, This is what I currently have. Max evade extender, 4 earplugs, 2 defense, 1 carving pro. Defense and carving pro are slotted in. So it had max evade, almost max earplugs. I have never run earplugs until this game and this talisman. 4 earplugs has made so many fights just so fucking breezy. Here's another good one. There's another good one, another good one, another good one, other good ones. But this is the very first one. Rarity 4, blight resistance 3, with a 1 slot. It just worked. It was so quality of life. Another thing I don't really like. I don't like pedal aces. They aren't bad, but it's like I haven't found another damage one, and I'd rather have more damage than like more stamina or health, even though I should probably take health. Yeah. Small child. Optionals. I like the optional quest system though. I think that this is one of like the best additions to the game. 2 more. Fuck you. I don't want to do more. Yeah, like this. Like I give them credit. The shopping system is nice, but 600 for a Velcana crystal, I can't fathom. Like Malzeno is cheaper, and I don't understand that. I mean, with the health, yes, I die in fewer hits, but at the same time, like, I don't. It's one of those things. Like, I don't understand fully how much a little bit, like 5 damage is in this game. That's one of my greatest flaws. Like, is 5 damage a lot? Is 5 damage too little? Like, they just don't explain it enough. And you go to, oh, that's not the right one. Then you go to decorations. Haha, look at all these stuff I can't make because I don't have fucking Skimrolled. Ah. It's one of those things where, like, if you've played this game enough, then you probably understand how much 5 actually is. But as someone like me, 5 doesn't seem like a lot. Like, if I'm playing D&D, yeah, 5 dice compared to 4 is a decent bit. But in this game, +3 instead of 2. Golly gee, is that useful? Yeah, I don't like decoration system in this game. I don't like curios, but it's not terrible. I like that you can layer your fucking bow though. I like the being able to layer weapons shit. Hi Dame. I think layered weapons is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, she goes up to Malzeno. The good guy needs a little bloodstone. You mind if I borrow one? Indefinitely. But yeah, like the prices do not make sense. I will admit though, I give them credit. You can get 10 hunts on a monster and you can unlock like their rare drops. So one of the things I need to do is do a Zenogre, because how much have I done Zenogre? I don't think I've hunted Zenogre enough, because I need the Skemrold for their jewel. Where is he? I also don't like the ecology system, because it doesn't list them alphabetically or by, like, anything of note. How many I've hunted? I've hunted 10 total, but I haven't killed 10, so I think that's why he still doesn't have them. But, yeah, I still need the Skemrold because at the moment, decoration-wise, my head has a 3 slot I'm missing, and my boots have a 4 slot I'm missing, and the decoration the Skemrold makes is the Challenger, which seems just decent enough, because it's not hard to make a monster be enraged. I could also go for Blood Rite if I really wanted. I like Blood Rite. Like, I like a lot of the decorations in this game. Some of them are okay, some of them are mid. But generally speaking, like, I don't like Foray. I think it's extremely mid tier. I also don't like this because, again, I don't use switch skill swaps. I like Embolden though. I think Embolden's a great design. Especially like if you like my friend I think has one of Embolden. So if we're fighting a monster, he can just tell me when it's on him doing something big, and it's like, okay, I'm running away. I'm squishy. But we've been playing other games, so I'm still waiting to do the urgent quest. Because I would like to upgrade my bow, but I'm patient. Yeah, status. But yeah, I've been playing this game for nearly 200 hours. And even with how fast I am, anomaly rank is still just so fucking tedious to grind. I think it would be alleviated if there were more anomaly lobbies. Like maybe here, let me even do a funny little check. Only thing I care about, not that. Not that. Quest type. Let's see. Anyone there? Yep, no lobbies at a specific level range. How about just anomaly investigations? No lobby found. I don't think it's a player-based issue. I genuinely think it's just people don't like doing anomalies, or if they are doing them, it's just easier with followers. and I hate how that is the case. It's easier with followers because you have two of them. They don't increase the health, and they just do good things. They can deal damage by wyvern riding randomly, which is great. But I think, as per usual, I typically do an 1.5 to 2 hour stream, so I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for hanging out and chatting. Very nice, not just playing in silence, farming mindlessly. Actually, it was a lot more enjoyable this way, but I'm going to call it there, because grandmother might need assistance, father might need assistance, so I just want to be ready. Thank you, everyone, including yourself, Kiora99, for hanging out, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day or night, and remember to smile. Take care.